Yo, Bobby says hello.
Hey guys, welcome to our second collab video.
Hi everyone, Michelle here.
Hi guys, my name is Charlotte. You might know.
Hi everybody, my name's Amy-Louise.
Hello, it's Amy.
Just wanted to say thank you so much for your responses to our last collab video. Honestly, we were just so overwhelmed with all the positive feedback and comments and all the rest of it. Decided to make another collab video, and this one is about 5 things that we hate about our eating disorder.
The first thing that I hate about an eating disorder is how it makes you a horrible person. You know, it can turn you against everybody and make you think that everybody's against you, that, you know, when people try to make you eat, they're trying to make you eat because they're jealous and they want you to be fat, and you just get all these horrible thoughts about everybody, and it just makes you a horrible person.
I think probably the thing I hate most is when I think about everything it's taken from me. You know, I've had bulimia and other eating disorders since I was 11. So for me that's like nearly 16 years now. So it's taken a massive, massive chunk of my life, and it's taken the best years of my life really.
Day-to-day living with an eating disorder, it's the hardest thing to explain, because you just have no energy, but beyond that it's like you kind of stop living. You're not experiencing life, you're not living life. It's like you're shut off from the world. I
hate the depression that comes with an eating disorder. You know, I remember days when, you know, I was regaining some weight back, and I was, you know, I isolated myself, I housebound myself. I was so disgusted with myself. You know, I couldn't look in the mirror without wanting to cry because I was so disgusted, and I have so much body hatred just because of my eating disorder. You know, I missed out on so much socially, school time, everything.
The number of times, like I couldn't even tell you the number of times that I've stopped my eating disorder, and it's managed to sneak in, and you don't even realize it until it's like full-blown, you know, behaviors, and it's so sneaky, and it disguises itself as your voice, and you kind of end up, you know, losing your sense of self, because you can't tell the difference between your voice and the eating disorder voice, and they become so sort of intermingled, and it's really hard to kind of peel back those layers and try and find yourself. And that's probably, you know, one of the worst things for me.
I hate that it destroys the best people in life, you know. I've met so many people through recovery forums and through YouTube and stuff that have eating disorders, and it just saddens me, because it seems to me that everyone that I've met with an eating disorder are the most magical people. They're the most special people, the most talented people, the most amazing artists. They're so creative, you know, and they just care so much about other people, and they internalise everything. And it's just a shame to me that it seems to ruin the best people.
The first thing is not being able to eat out in restaurants or to go out with friends, for the simple fact that if food's going to be involved, then it worries me a lot, and that is something which I'm not comfortable doing. And for that reason, in the past, I have not gone out. I have turned down invitations from friends, you know, to go out for their birthdays, for example, and I've been terribly antisocial because of the fact that I can't deal with eating out in front of people that I don't know or in an unfamiliar place.
It makes you very, very secretive and very sly. During the worst stages of my eating disorder, I hated being so sly, and I hated lying, you know. I just hated, you know, putting on such a front, putting on such a facade, and being secretive, you know, going into the kitchen and weighing everything that I ate. And then, you know, my parents came in and they were like, you know, Amy, have you eaten? I'd be like, yeah, you know, everything's fine. And it makes me so, and every time I did it, I just felt so guilty. And I just thought, you know, can't I just be honest with them and just say, you know what, I haven't eaten, I can just, but then no, eating disorders.
I know that I am constantly thinking about, you know, how I'm affecting other people, how I'm making them feel, putting others before myself, and that's kind of part of the reason why I've ended up in the position that I am in. There are definitely things that I have missed out on you know, as a result of my eating disorder, I just construct walls around me. I don't let people in. So in that sense, I've kind of missed out on making a lot of like friendships and relationships and all that kind of thing. And I've missed out on achieving my potential in terms of, you know, school and university, just because I don't have the mental energy to concentrate on anything else other than my thoughts.
Another thing that I hate is how much your eating disorder lies and manipulates you, to the point where you don't know your own thoughts from your eating disorder thoughts anymore. And that's kind of a scary place to be, because that's when you truly have lost control to your eating disorder, when you cannot distinguish whether it's your thoughts or what your eating disorder is telling you. That's a dark place to be, really.
It tells you so many things, and I know I'm talking about like a person, but that's the easiest way to describe an eating disorder, because it's like another thing inside you completely, and you know, it tells you all these things that, you know, are going to happen once you do this, and you know, if you lose the weight, you know, you'll be a lot happier, and you know, it tricks you completely and tells you all these lies and stuff.
The fourth thing which I hate about having an eating disorder is the pressure when I go out shopping, because I love shopping. Shopping is my favourite, but I find it pressurising to try stuff on, especially, and pressurised to fit into an acceptable size in my own brain, because I know what size I deem as acceptable, and if I do not fit that size, then it pretty much screws up my day, and I'll be very upset, and I will then get into a cycle of restricting and purging, because I know which size I think is acceptable for me, and if I do not fit into that size, then I feel that it's unacceptable, and I feel that I've failed because I've put on weight.
It allows you to hate everything that you have previously liked. In my case, before my mental issues struck, I would say that I had a lot of interests. I used to be, well, I still am, I love the piano. I don't know if you'd be able to see it in the camera, but I'm actually perching this on top of my keyboard. I was a huge piano player, a huge singer. I used to, you know, be really confident, be on the performing arts and everything, and all of this has just literally ripped me from everything that I used to. It's only now that I'm in recovery from depression and like my other issues that I've reimbursed my passions for the things I used to love. For example, English literature. I, you know, spent years excelling at the subject, but losing my passion for it slowly, just not feeling what I used to feel.
It has definitely affected my grades and affected, like, I didn't get into my course that I wanted to do next year. I was going to change courses at university. My grades, they weren't bad, but they could have been better if I had been all there, you know, which really sucks. So that's one thing that I've lost to my eating disorder.
I hate that it takes up all my thoughts and all my time and all my energy every single day. You know, I find it so hard to even concentrate on reading a book or watching a film or a TV programme, because I've constantly got eating sort of thoughts in my head, and I just, you know, you're so lost into this world that it's ridiculously hard to kind of have any kind of normal life and normal you, a normal thought process.
It's the one main thing that I hate about eating disorders, it's the amount of people that it's taken over. I have met so many people through this community. Obviously the wonderful girls on this collaboration video, you know, you've got JC, Charlotte, Ruth, Michelle and Ellie, my lovely girls, I love you so much, and obviously all the other people that I've met through the internet. And you know what, I wouldn't change that I've met them at all for the world, but I just don't like how I've met them. We've all met through this disease, and that's really what I hate about it, is how self-destroying it is, how many people, men, women, of all different ages, all different sizes, all different age groups have been taken over by this disease. And if you, like I say, if you just think about it on the scale, we don't deserve this. You know, we don't deserve.
Those are the things that I hate about my eating disorder.
This video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see your smiling faces soon.
And yeah, hopefully with these collaboration videos that me and the other girls are making, we can hopefully make a difference and raise awareness like we did with our last video. I just want to say thank you, by the way, to all the wonderful people who yeah, watched our last video. It was insane, the amount of praise, you know, the amount of awareness that we spread for eating disorders this week, and thanks to you guys, we're going to keep going with this, so thank you so much. Yes, so those are my 5 things that I hate about eating disorders. I'm going to rip them out because it's horrible to look at. Yes, and I will speak to you guys very soon. I love you all.